everybody. It's our story time today, but it's also the first week of our summer reading challenge. Our summer reading challenge is only going to be for 4 weeks this year, so if you want to sign up, you need to go to wcls.readsquared.com. Each week over the next 4 weeks, we're going to have a bag waiting at the library for you that'll have a craft kit that goes along with our Storytime theme, as well as a few prizes like some bookmarks, pens, some recipes for things to make at home, and also some vouchers for ice cream and blueberry picking. Those are always our favorites. So remember, each week for our Storytime theme, you can come and pick up your bag that goes along with what we'll be reading about. Today's Storytime theme is a fun one. It's all about knights. Not the kind of knights where you go to sleep, but the kind that fight dragons and save the kingdom. And our craft is going to go along with that theme. We're going to make a catapult. It's going to be really fun. So let's start our story time with our song, like we always do. Remember, for our song, we need 3 signs. More, read, and happy. Are you ready? The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Big books and small books and short books and tall books, the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Great job. Let's get started with our story time all about knights. Good night. Sleep tight. Written and illustrated by David Melling. A new sound echoed along the corridors of the castle. To the king and queen was born a royal princess. The prince had a baby sister. He couldn't see what all the fuss was about. Among the many splendid presents was the softest, fluffiest pillow in the kingdom. But one day the fat royal cat squashed it flat. The poor princess cried and cried and cried. So the king popped over for a little chat with his loyal knight. "Fill this with something soft and fluffy," he barked. "And hurry!" The knight leapt into action. He was so quick there wasn't even enough time to finish the sentence. Deep inside the wild wood, prickly bears rubbed their grumbly tummies. "Lunchtime," they slurped. But it wasn't time for lunch. 2 minutes later, the grizzled bears shuffled back into the shadows, rubbing their sore bottoms and mumbling to themselves. "Well, really, it's hardly fair. We just wanted a quick nibble. No need for that." The bear hair lay everywhere. The knight filled the pillow and gave it to the horse. "Is this pillow soft enough for a princess?" he asked. "Nay," said the horse. He thought it was too scratchy. Nobody noticed slinky shadows curling around the tree trunks. A jumble of wolves howled from the trees. They sniffed the knight, they sniffed the horse, they sniffed away. Wolf hair lay everywhere. The knight filled the pillow again and gave it to the horse. "Is this pillow soft enough for the princess?" he asked. "Nay," said the horse. He thought it was too bristly. Just then, an owl dropped out of the sky and bounced off the knight's head. Feathers fluttered gently to the floor. "That's it!" cried the knight. "I'll make a pillow of feathers." "If it's feathers you want," said the dizzy owl, "follow me. I'll take you to see the feathers tree." So the knight and his "I'm completely scared of heights" horse clambered up into the branches. All the birds gathered round to listen to the knight's tale. There were feathers everywhere. When he had finished, the birds happily agreed to help and plucked just enough feathers to fill the pillow to the royal brim. The knight and his faithful horse waved goodbye and galloped and galloped and galloped until they came back to the wild wood. They wrestled and wriggled their way through its darkest secrets, and plopped out the other side. No one in the castle had slept for a week, so they were very pleased to see the knight return. "Place that child upon that pillow before I go bananas!" wailed the king. Everyone held their breath. The princess didn't. So the prince leaned over and gave his baby sister a cuddle. The princess stopped crying. She smiled, blew a little bubble, and then went to sleep. The king hugged the prince. The queen hugged the prince. At last the castle fell silent, except for the snoring that snuffled sleepily through the corridors. Good night. Sleep tight. The end. So we're going to pause from our stories for just a minute, and I'm going to show you how to make our catapult craft. Now, if you can't come to the library and pick up a bag, then maybe you can find these things around the house. They're pretty common things. But if you're able, come to the library, pick up your bag, and everything will be included. So come on over and let's make our catapult. Okay, so what you're going to need is about 7 or 8 of these popsicles, and you're going to stack them all together to make a nice thick block. Then you're going to need to put a rubber band at each end. Down there. And one there. Okay. And I need another rubber band. And we're going to take 2 popsicles and we're going to rubber band the bottom. Okay. Now you're going to open these just a bit and you're going to slide your thick band of popsicles right up to the edge, just like that. Okay? And we're going to rubber band that in place. Make an X. So first we'll go this side. Okay. And then we'll do this side. Okay. Next, we're going to take our spoon. We're going to rubber band it on. Okay. And probably we'll put one more down here just to make it nice and secure. Okay, now all you need, I'm using cotton balls. Your craft kit is going to come with a pom-pom, but you could also use marshmallows if you want to make it fun. So you just load your catapult, hold it right here with your fingers, just like that. Okay, we're going to test it out. You ready? Well, those went really far. So that was really easy. And hopefully you can come pick up a bag. But like I said, if you can't, you can probably find a lot of this stuff around the house. Let's get back to our story time. Sir Small and the Dragonfly by Jane O'Connor. Illustrated by John O'Brien. Long, long ago, a tiny knight rode his trusty aunt into the town of Pewee. In Pewee, the tallest person was no taller than a toothpick. The biggest house was no bigger than a shoebox. "This is the town for me," said the tiny knight. "I think I will stay here." And so he did. But one day a dragonfly flew over the town. "Run for your lives!" cried the people of Pewee. Lady Tina ran. Down came the dragonfly. Whoosh! Up went Lady Tina. "Help! Help!" she shouted. "The dragonfly has taken Lady Tina to its cave. Who can save her?" asked the king. The butcher said, "I am too old." The baker said, "I am too fat." The candlestick maker said, I am too scared." "I am not scared," said the tiny knight. "You? Who are you?" asked the king. "I am Sir Small. I have my sword." It was the size of a pin. "I have my shield." It was no bigger than a penny. "And I have my trusty aunt." The king laughed. "You are even smaller than we are." "I am small, but I am brave. I will save Lady Tina." Sir Small rode to the cave of the dragonfly. The dragonfly was asleep. Lucky Sir Small. "Shh," he said to Lady Tina. Then he cut the ropes. Lady Tina was free. "Come with me," Sir Small told her. Lady Tina got on Sir Small's aunt. Away they rode. There was no time to lose. Soon the dragonfly woke up. Where was the pretty lady? The dragonfly wanted her back. The dragonfly flew after Sir Small and Lady Tina. It came closer and closer. But Sir Small was not scared. He saw a big spider web. Now he had a plan. Sir Small rode behind the web. "Try and get us," he called to the dragonfly. Down came the dragonfly. It flew into the web and was trapped. That was the end of the dragonfly. That night, the people of Pewee had a big party. Lady Tina sat with Sir Small. They were very happy. The king said, "Here's to Sir Small, the smallest but bravest of all." The end. Weren't those some great stories? And I hope you enjoyed doing our craft this week. Making the catapult was really fun and really easy. It's time to say goodbye for our story time this week. So let's sing our goodbye song. Remember, for our goodbye song, you need 3 signs. Time, bye, and friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Clap your hands, wink your eyes. It's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next week.